I make my nose love in Tokyo. With you, I just wanted to love in Tokyo. 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 With you, I just wanted to love in Tokyo. Tell me what you want, we can treat you right. Baby, the way your love, they make me high. Me, I don't know, say your love, they sweet like this. No one in the world can ever put me like this. If my love is your love, I go jolly begin, I go bad. Oh, sure you love me for me, sure you strong for me, stay forever for me, save your love for me. Love in Tokyo, love in Tokyo. If I lie, my nose go love in Tokyo. Baby Jojo, not the just me. Love is crazy, sometimes it gets lost you. I'm gonna loco, I don't get joke. Baby, my head is like it gets go. If I lie, make my nose love in Tokyo. With you, I don't want to love in Tokyo.
Let me dive into your water, get me soaked, yeah. I know you get to love another cause you broke, yeah. Got me hyped up like a brother been on coke, yeah. Different songs for different folks, still I told ya. Kalabuka, never hear me proper. Look on the stop, I'm just with my poker.
You're listening to International DJ.
Welcome back. Good day, everyone, and viewers all over social media. Welcome back to another edition of Campus Diary Show. I am your amazing host, Muji Miracle, and my co-host,
Ellen Ajidagba.
Yes, during our last Campus Diary Show, we talked about financial struggle on campus, how students live their life, and how they manage to survive financial struggle and all the rest of it. So I want you to relax, sit back, and of course, don't forget to share your experience or your thoughts in the comments. We'll be right back.
Everyone going through something. No peace, say only me get something for my head. As long as my heart is pumping, just believe say joy is coming in the morning. Ṣùgbọ́n lónìí, alàgbà o, ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàdúrà fún mi, pray for me. May the work of my hand be prosper anywhere where I go. After make me see start to grow. But until then, take it day by day. Shamara, when the storm is over, I go raise my shoulders. Power me like solar.
So yeah, let's talk about the causes of financial struggle on campus. So we're talking about the high cost of living, feeding, transportation, buying of data, and all the rest. Students find it so difficult to, how do I call it? To manage themselves during this process because things are very, very expensive. Normally,
There's inflation
school
or
area, yes, in
everything.
school area there are so many high cost of living.
Mhm.
Even when the person know that okay, this is not supposed to sell at this price because they are students, because they are in campus area, they will just want to sell it at a very high cost. So transportation, when you don't have money for transport, you find it so difficult to sometimes go to lectures and go to some other events and all the rest. Even data, buying of data, person never see money chop. Say na to buy data, say na to buy data wey you want to. So it's always so stressful and so difficult for students, especially those in campus, to cope with this kind of lifestyle. Sometimes they just want to do any kind of thing just to make sure that they are living okay. Another thing is poor financial planning. Some students don't know how to plan. Once
They
more
don't even know how
money,
to track their expenses.
thank you. Once more money enters their hand, they just want to spend the money. Sometimes
They want to do home play.
you want to belong, you just want to feel alright, you just don't know how to plan your money. Sometimes if you have money, let me say now in school now, when you have a little amount of money, if you know how to plan it, maybe in a week you'll be like, let me bring out 10,000 naira. This 10,000 naira, I'll use it for throughout this week. It will help, it will go a long way to at least to save you that stress of you not having money or for emergency and all the rest of them. So sometimes students find it so difficult to cope with some lifestyle and some other thing that they need to do just because they don't have money and just because they lack this financial ability. They don't know how to plan, they don't know how to budget their money. So sometimes it's very, very, it's not just going well, you understand?
It's not even easy for them to track their expenses because they just want to spend.
Thank you.
They don't want to know how much they are spending per month. They just want to spend the way they just the money.
Another one is social pressure.
Yes.
When you have, if there is any latest phone, or maybe the one you are using, you're not just comfortable with it again. Due to
Because you
social
saw it
pressure,
online.
thank you.
You saw the latest online.
Thank you. Due to social pressure, you just want to buy the latest iPhone,
Mhm.
you want to buy the latest phone so that you feel more. So social pressure can actually cause financial struggle on campus. Meanwhile, you don't have money and you want to belong. You don't have money. You want to buy the latest shoe. You want to buy the latest clothes. You want to go so many parties. Your friends will invite you, and you know that you are not fit into this kind of party. But because you just want to go, you want to show people that yes, I feel into this particular level. You go and even borrow money to even buy clothes. You borrow money to buy shoes. You borrow money to attend parties. All these things can lead to financial struggle, and these are one of the things that causes financial struggles. Another thing is irregular allowances. So many of us came from a family whereby the parents are even struggling to even feed themselves. Sometimes they borrow money from people just to send, just to make you feel good. But you yourself, you don't know. Do you understand me? Sometimes it will be very hard for you to plan sometimes in this kind of situation because maybe you'll be expecting money this month. At the end of the day, parents are disappointed. And normally it's not their fault. They're really trying the best way they can. It is not easy taking care of family, paying bills and expenses, and also catering for you that is in university. So when your parents don't have enough money, it leads to financial struggle because you don't know how to go about it. You are this kind of person while in house or before you got admission to the university, they always provide everything.
Yes.
They pay your school fees, they pay house rent, even down to your most essential needs, they cater for you. So when you are in the school and nobody is meeting up to that standard for you, you just find it so difficult to cope. Do you understand me? You find it so difficult to adapt to that environment. Reason being that the money is not there and nobody is even there to help you. You are the one to sort yourself out. So financial irregular allowances can actually cause what's it called, financial struggle on campus. Another one is family financial struggles too, and peer influence. Let me just say that one, peer influence. So like the one the edition we did the last time, you say peer pressure. The kind of friends you rapport with, the kind of friends you follow would actually determine the kind of person you will be. If you are this kind of person that like following people that live extravagant life, you'll be forced to, right?
Yes,
So mind the kind of friends you follow, mind the kind of people
because
that you
your friend is
associate
using the latest
with.
iPhone,
Just
iPhone
want to
17 Pro
belong.
Max.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you just want to get that thing stuff. And
Yes,
people are
bold
really
straight.
very bold straight of
Yes,
800K.
thank you.
Like you just want to, because
Just
your
want
friend
to
is
belong.
you just want to belong.
So
Or maybe your friend, maybe she's doing her wedding or something, and the assurity money is 800K. You don't have the money, but you want to go and borrow, or you just want to belong. It's my friend. I must do this, I must do that because it's my friend that is doing it, so I must belong because I'm in their circle. So you don't need to do things that are beyond your power.
Thank you. So and the thing is, yeah, when you have maybe like little or no money to even use to feed yourself, why you going to all these places, spending wisely because you just want to feel among? It will lead to financial struggle. Even when you want to use the money for something, you will find out that the money is no longer there. You've already spent it unnecessarily. When you prioritize wants instead of needs, these are the things now that you're supposed to do, like your most pressing needs. You will leave it up. You need to do assignments. You will leave the assignment because you want to go to club.
You want to belong.
You want to belong. You want to buy. You will leave the assignment that you're supposed to be and to do and be going places that you are not supposed to and buying things that you're not supposed to buy. So all these things can lead to financial struggle. The earlier we'll notice all these things and cut down our code according to our size, better everything will be, and the better campus life will be very sweet and lovely for us.
Yeah, you are definitely right, Miracle. And to add more to it, unexpected school expenses. Maybe we are not even planning to do assignments, so that's how the lecturer just came in. You have to do this assignment,
You didn't really plan
and
for it.
you actually want. I want it in a printed form. So you know how are you going to print 60 pages? Like how are you going to spend that money? And even though lab expenses, all those before you can do your practical, so you need to pay. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to buy your lab coat, you need to buy your the ingredients that you are going to use, I shouldn't call it ingredients, all those chemical reaction, all those things that you are going to use.
Specimen for experiments.
And to add more to it, no budgeting of your money. You don't have budget for it.
That's lack of planning.
You don't have plan. You just spend the way you just see the money. So there's no plan for this. Maybe in a month you actually receive 100K. If there's no planning for that 100K, it's going to finish within a day. You are going to spend it because you may be like, I've seen this money, I've received this money, I need to go to club, I need to buy hair, so I need to deposit some money so that I can get that clothes before the end of this month. So instead of paying for those things that you actually need, that are really important,
Yeah.
that are really urgent, you won't be able to pay for it.
It will be difficult for you.
It will be definitely difficult, and living large too, because your friends are living in self-con in school campus, so I need to live in that place. My friend is paying 800K every year for his house rent, so me too, I should be like, oh, I can do it. And when you know that your cost is not up to that, you can't actually afford that money, so you just want to live extravagant life because your friend is doing that, and you are spending because you are emotional.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not feeling fine, I just need to drink energy this night, I need to feel high.
this spending of emotional now, I don't know if I should say that me, I'm guilty of it, because then in school I will not have money. Do you understand me? I will not have any money. But when a friend just come like this and be like, miracle, I need this money. Me, I don't have anything to eat. I don't have food. I don't
You
even
just dash it out.
Jesus, before
But don't tell me that you actually give your friend your school fee.
no, I did not even try that. I did not even try that. But you see this spending, impulse spending, I do it a lot of times. I do it.
You just
You
spend because
think
this
you-
is your mood.
Yes,
I'm not feeling.
I'm telling you, I just
I'm
want
kind
to
of
buy
sad.
things.
I need to get some stuff.
Exactly.
Just like
Exactly.
me the other day, I don't have a lot, so I was craving for this particular shawarma, and at that moment the shawarma is, I don't know, it's kind of expensive because I don't have the money at that
Yeah.
moment. I can't afford it, so I just need to buy that shawarma. I was like, hey, I need to be happy. I deserve to be happy.
Imagine when you don't have money.
I need to spend this money.
When you don't have money, you want to be happy.
That's why I went to order for that shawarma. After consuming the shawarma, I'm back to my scale
And
one.
your sense now come back.
That's why I know that no. I don't need to spend because I'm sad,
Yeah.
and I don't need to spend too much because I'm happy,
Yeah, that's
because I'm feeling high. So I need to spend. No. You just need to budget, have plan for your money. Even though have savings, try to save.
honestly.
If it's not really necessary for you to save big money at a time. You can just start small. Just make sure that you are wise in spending.
Okay, there is no problem. This is actually one of the things, or should I say, those things that causes financial struggle. Like I said earlier, we've talked about lack of planning, budgeting, family issues, and you not spending wisely. And another thing, living independently. We didn't talk about that when you are staying alone. You understand? When you are staying alone, it's always difficult for you to manage things. But
Yes.
it's actually your first experience, something that you've never experienced before. Because before you enter school, your parents might have been providing for. It's not even might have. They have been
They are
been
the
the one
one.
doing it.
They are the one
So
doing
now you're
it.
trying to get acquainted to a new environment. You pay rent, you buy food stuff, you just
So you
plan
need
for
to
yourself.
plan. There's
So
no
it
how.
is very, very difficult and very let's say stressful while in school doing all these things all alone. So financial struggle can actually also be managed when you know how to plan it very well.
Yes.
So what are we going to do now? We are going to go on a break and come back. Don't forget to share your own experience or your thoughts or anything that you think that can cause financial struggle on campus in the comment section. We'll be right back.
As long as my heart is pumping, just believe say joy is coming in the morning. Ṣùgbọ́n lónìí, alápá o, ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàdúrà fún mi, pray for me. May the work of my hand be prosper anywhere where I go. Water make the seeds start to grow. What does it la chamola, amara la coba, a la tía yoga. I'm not sitting and taking day by day.
Opportunity show up every day. Go get that money, go get that pay. When things are bad or when things are shaky. Oh my god, no cover face. Stand up, active with the ball. Only bush jet, but you can't give up. Allow yourself to grow. Okay. On my neck is diamond. I want them to diamond. Same cut down. On my wrist is a rose gold. But in there, then we go low. If I do, that guy know the show love. I the show love, but I the keep my money low. Oh, why? Uncle, same sala.
Shamara, when the storm is over, I go rest my shoulders. Now I'm me like sola. Hola, chamola, amara la coba, a la tía yoga. I'm not sitting and taking day by day.
Hopefully, I get to say, Mama, buy you out.
Hopefully one day Papa buy you car.
Àlàáfíà tẹ̀mí gúngún là ń béèrè
Béèrè
fún.
fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ kádùúrà gbà ó.
More music on trendybeats.com. Trendybeats.com.
Similar with keys. Everyone going through something. No peace, say only me get something for my head. As long as my heart is pumping. Just believe, say joy is coming in the morning. Ṣùgbọ́n lónìí, alápá o, ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàdúrà fún mi, pray for me. Make the work of my hand be prosper anywhere where I go. Water make the seed start to grow. But until then, take it day by day. Shamara, when the storm is over.
Yeah, we come back. That was a very short break. So we're talking about how to survive financial struggle, or rather how to deal with it, any of them. So actually now I want to ask you a little question. While in campus, how were you able to survive this kind of financial struggle? Because I know there is nobody that will say that they didn't experience it. It's normal lifestyle for every student, especially those in campus. So did you encounter any challenges and how were you able to do that?
Yes, when I was in school, I should say that I saw Shige Promas.
Shige Banza.
Shige Banza,
Yeah.
because it was not really easy for me. It was
Yeah.
kind of tough
Okay.
because then, okay, fine, my parents do send money to me, but that money it can't cover up all my expenses.
Okay.
So anytime I receive salary, because they send money to me every month. So anytime I receive salary, I need to break down my expenses. I need to budget
Okay.
at least what I actually need. I
Put
I
them
need
down.
I need to differentiate my want from my need.
Exactly.
So the one that is actually pressing, the one that is actually urgent, the one that is very important. So I need to take care of that one first. I need to take care of that one first before any other stuff. So that was how I was able to skate through. But it's not really easy. Oh.
For where it's not always easy. So you didn't venture into any kind of skill, or you don't have any skill that you really use to help yourself? No skill at all.
When I was in 100 level,
Yeah.
I tried to do this pastry stuff,
Okay, baking.
baking. So I tried to do it. When I was in 200 level, I took my skill so serious. I took my skill so serious because I'm a fashion designer.
Wow,
So
that's
I
amazing.
make so even though anytime if I didn't see customer, I tried to make a bonnet, sell, make a lot of stuff. So that was how I was able to, because if I said I should depend on the salary that I'm receiving from my parents, I'll cry blood. So that's it. That was how I was
Okay,
really
that's
able to
actually nice.
skate
You know,
through.
when you are in school and you know that even the money you receive from home is not enough, just try as much as possible. Don't just depend on them. Because
Yes.
you are not staying alone, no, and nobody is coming to save you. You are just all alone by yourself over there. No parents, no brother, no siblings. Okay, some people used to have brothers, but even at
Even
that, Yeah.
though if you have brother in the school, you are both receiving from home. So
Right.
your brother might be a student.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to depend on your brother because your brother he also has a lot of things to
Things
do
to
for
do,
himself.
thank you. So you just need something that you didn't at that point. If you have a skill, this is actually the right time for you to make use of what you want, make use of what you have to get what you want. Like they say, for some people that have a skill, you use your skill to do what? To earn yourself money.
Don't
So
use your body, oh. Don't
all
use
of
your
us now,
don't
all of
use
us
your
now, but
body.
I'm not the one that said that.
Don't
So
use your body.
so how do you handle financial struggle on campus? One is side hustling. Very,
Very, very,
very
very
important.
important.
And there are so many side hustle one can do in school because it's a very big place and a very where there is a lot of people and opportunities. You can do so many things just to be relevant, just to keep yourself financially stable in school. Number one is hairstyle. Like let me take for example, it wasn't easy for me. I'm not bragging, but then I knew that I really suffered it.
Don't be only you.
I suffered it, but what helped me was because I know how to make hair before going to school. I didn't even learn it. It's just like a natural gift from God. I can make hair for Africa. I have this gift of making hair, so it really helps me. I will come back from school. I even talk to my classmates that I'm making hair. I'm very good at what I do. Before you know, it, they're already booking me. Okay, when will you have time? I will tell them, okay, so day, if maybe any day we don't have lectures
That's
or
why you are
during
miracle for
weekend.
a reason.
Thank you. I'm telling for a reason. That will always happen.
Yes.
They will book me before you know it. I've started making small money. Some will come even if it's like normal or back weaving. I'll collect like 1,000 depending on the kind of style. Do you understand me? Like men, you can do barbing of hair. That's why it's very nice for you. Before you enter school, you have to learn a particular skill. Not just finish secondary school, the next thing you are writing down before you know it, you're already in school. You will suffer it though. You see shege, you go suffer shege banza, financial struggle, now you go even carry on for head.
Even
So
though
it's very, very good when you have a skill before entering school. So that it will save you from rainy days.
even though if you don't have skills, just try to do all the small business.
Yeah,
Just
we are
like
coming to that.
when I was staying in school, I tried to picture in selling of female wears. So I was actually doing great for myself, even though the money that I was my income is actually more than the money that they are sending to me from
And you
home.
can still have enough to do obule if you want.
Yes,
By then you've
so
already satisfied yourself. You've already at least planned yourself very well. So you can even enjoy yourself while paying bills at the same time because of what you are capable. You are financially stable, you have the money. You can even send to your parents. Shey no be so.
yes,
You can
now.
send money to your parents while
Yes,
so
now.
many people does it. Do you understand? So we have so many things. You can do makeup, you can do baking. Like now, so like during award night, some students used to go for black party. You can just be a makeup artist, you can just be doing makeup, braiding of hair, barbing of hair, selling of street wears like okrika.
Yes.
Yeah, me, I wear okrika when I went for school.
No be only you.
I swear because me, I
Now
don't have
almost
big money
all
to
of
buy
us
luxury
wey dey
and all
guilty
these
of that
branded
thing.
clothes.
Yes,
You can
now.
just buy okay, wash it, iron it very well. You look so sweet and smart in it.
Everything
So,
wey you need na packaging.
na
Just
packaging.
package yourself.
Yes, everything is
Package
all
your
about packaging.
vibe with what you have.
Exactly.
When you vibe with what you have, they will even be like, where do you get your
Thank you.
clothes from? I like the brand, I like the clothes, I like the texture. So that's how you don't need to have billions before you can make yourself happy.
No matter the little one you have, if you know how to do it well,
Yes,
you
now.
can just so many things that you can do. You can bake, you can sell bags, you can sell shoes. Like let me take for example, while I was in school, then I have this my friend, about they like producing things and very affordable. It's not as if it's that expensive. You can go to any neighborhood market, buy things at cheaper prices. Then you come to school, you can add like 2 or 300 naira and sell it. Because students they like buying cheap things. Before you know it, you're already making money for yourself. You're already being financially stable. This financial struggle will not even be your thing because you're already scaling through. You plan yourself, you do your assignments, you pay your bills, you eat your food, anything you want to eat, you eat. At the end of the day, you are still gyrating, you are living large because of what? You've already have a skill. Do you understand? You already have a skill that you can use to generate money for yourself. So another thing is cutting unnecessary costs. Let me take for example now, you already have plans of what you are going to buy. You first of all you check if this thing I'm going to buy is necessary. Do you understand me? Or if it's something that you need to buy like two or three, and you know that if you buy one, you can still manage it. So it's better you buy that one instead of buying all of them at the same time. I'm not talking about food stuff, or buying food stuff in bulk actually helps. But this I'm talking about you maybe want to buy a particular bag, and the next one you still want to buy maybe let me say Zara, should be their brands. Zara, you
Yes.
want to buy Gucci. No, because you are on budget, because you are on planning, you have to buy a particular one, cut down cost. Or if this bag is 1,000 naira and there is another one of 500 naira, and two of them can actually serve the same purpose, so it's better you go for the one of what the 500 naira.
If you,
So you can
instead
still
of
have
you,
your remaining. You can still
instead
have
of people
balance.
buying branded bag, you can actually go to okay, buy your correct okay
Yeah, that
bag,
one still
and
dey.
that one will definitely serve your
That one
purpose.
still, even though you still want to buy luxury bags, they still have cheaper ones, right? They can still have the one of 5 million, 3 million. You better go for the 3 million naira one, my sister,
If you
my
have the
brother.
money.
So you can still see money to do other things. So cutting down costs can actually save you from financial stress, financial struggle, and all the rest of them. Another thing is planning and budgeting, like we've been lamenting on it, we've been talking about planning. There is nothing you do in this life without planning. You learn how to save, no matter any amount,
Save.
no matter the amount of money.
If you are
You
receiving
can
100
save.
naira per day, try to save 50 naira.
Thank you.
Cut your budget, cut anything that you want to buy, cut it down, beat your price down.
Yeah,
Try
exactly.
to save.
Exactly. So that's the thing that you need to do. Another thing is campus job. Normally now in campus there are so many things one can do.
Yes.
You understand me? One can even like do tutorial for people. Like maybe if a particular course is very hard and you are very good at it, maybe while the lecturer is teaching you, your brain is very smart. This is where using your brain to earn money comes in. You get, you can teach them maybe after school hours. You can schedule group study section. They will pay for it. Another one is like this year one students before their GSTs. You can take their GSTs, put down questions, try to teach them, try to guide them. They will still pay for it. It's not something you are doing for free. You are using it to generate money for yourself, for your upkeep, to
You
maintain
can
yourself and
even
all the
compile
rest.
questions,
Question
past
and
question.
answer.
You
Thank
can
you.
compile it together and try to print it out and sell it to other students.
Thank you.
And they will definitely buy it because definitely they need questions, they need past questions in order to pass their exam.
To prepare themselves
Yes.
ahead of the main exam. So another thing is doing all this typing job for students and running, all this running academic stuff for them, like paying of school fees. Some are big girls, so forget say when they talk about financial struggle. There are some people that don't feel it. Their parents get the money and they are ready to give out the money for you to do whatever service they want you to do for them. So the thing there is you take their money, you render your service to them, like typing jobs, paying of school fees, going on errands for them, or generating invoice and all the rest. Some cannot do the assignment. They will be like, me, I don't know. How waiting that they do it. They'll be like, oh yeah, now give me your money, let me run your assignments for you. So these are the small
When I was
jobs.
in school, I do assignment for my colleagues.
See, and you were
And
generating money.
yes, big money. Maybe anytime that I'm actually broke, I'll just call maybe one of my colleagues. I will just be like, do you want me to help you with assignments? Sometimes I will generate at least 20K on top of just one course.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it, and I'm actually doing fine.
So these are the things that you need to do in school for you to be financially stable. If you really want to scale through without stress, without financial struggles, these are the things that you need to do. You need to venture yourself into something that will be yielding money, at least even if it's not every day, maybe per week you'll be getting money. Another one is doing all these um,
Online
online
job.
jobs. It is very very helpful. Like into some people are into content writing, but
Mm-hmm.
even in churches do normally do their maybe drama or conference and all the rest. And some don't know how to go about the content or all the rest because they need to do advertisement. They need to show people what they are about to do. So you can venture into content writing and all the rest of them, like what is it called? Affiliate marketing, helping people to sell
And you
their
can actually do freelancing.
affiliate marketing is helping people to
Yes.
sell their goods. If maybe someone that have a very big shop, maybe a large shop that sells maybe bag or shoe or anything or
Social
gadgets
media
or
manager.
gadgets. Thank you, social media manager. You can maybe take a picture, go to their shops, take a picture of their goods, and use your WhatsApp
And manage their page
Thank you.
for them.
You post it on WhatsApp. If the person is saying like 500,000, you can just put like 20,000 at least. To by the end of the day, you're making 20,000 naira for yourself. So these are the things that you need to do. And proofreading, Canva design, graphic designer, you can design flyers, you can print banners, these are the side hustles, these are the side jobs you can do to generate money for yourself at least once in a week, every day, depending on your capacity, depending on your strength. I'm not talking about those that don't have strength to do anything. Oh. You go there now, sapa that you go just come wire without cut for hair. But for those that are willing to actually skate through financial struggle in school or in school rather, these are the things that you need to do to be financially stable and all the rest. Feel anything?
Yeah, and but for that you can't actually track your expenses by yourself. There are some app just like Bumper is on social media. You can
Yeah,
download it. It's on Play Store, Google
yeah,
Store. You can download it to help you to track your
yeah,
expenses
yeah.
and ask for help when it's necessary. Call home, call them at home. Stop
Don't feel
doing
like you're
strong
big boy.
even though big boy is actually the least of their worry. Stop doing strong boy or strong. I'm a strong lady. I can do this on my own. When you know that you can't do it, try to voice out. Voice out to those people that would definitely help you, not to those people that would definitely mock you. Voice out to them. Ask for necessary help when it's needed. And apart from that, avoid impulse buying. If you have it on your list, just mark it out. Evil impulse buying is, let me just say, is evil.
It's an enemy.
It that thing can destroy
It's enemy
somebody
to finance.
because you just be like, oh no, I love this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just doing window shopping. You know that all these things you don't need it at the moment. I love this. I need to buy this. I need to get this. Avoid it. Avoid impulse buying. Go for those people that are your pressing need. Go for those things that you actually need at that moment. Don't do impulse buying. Don't do like, my friends have this thing. I need to buy it. My I need to buy this thing because I think it's necessary. I can use it in the next 10 years. Is that what you need at the moment?
No.
At least those things that you actually need at the moment, you have not solved it. So you are thinking for what you will need in the next 10 years. It's not done that way. So avoid impulse buying.
So that is it. So if you really want to skate through a financial struggle on campus, these are the things that you really need to do. Look for a skill. If you don't have one before going to school, you can still learn.
You can still learn.
You
Don't
can
give
still
up. You can still learn.
and it's very free. Sometimes it's free and it's
Mm-hmm.
cheap. You can do it because you are a student. They'll be like, okay, they'll be helping me to do this. Before you know it, you're already doing your own.
And
So
don't be like, I don't think I will have time because of lecture. You can still balance things with your lecture. If you
exactly.
are highly determined, you can still do it. You can at least maybe in on Monday, my lecture is around 9 to 2. So that 2, what are you doing with the rest of the hours? So you can actually do something.
Exactly.
Try and be determined to achieve something tangible because that thing will definitely help you. And if you know that you can't learn skills, try small business. Be an entrepreneur. Try something new. Try selling something that
Even
you.
pure water you can sell. It's not a bad thing to sell pure
Yes,
water.
you don't need huge capital before you can start
With
something.
5,000, you've already started something.
Even though with
That will
2,000, you can start selling all these crayfish. Crayfish is there.
Apple stuff is most people must buy.
People will
Because it's
definitely
daily consumption. People consume food every day.
Yes,
So
now.
they must buy. So what are we saying in NS is that you have to look for something that you need to do in school, especially. Even if you don't have, you can learn. You can learn to be, financially stable. So we cannot wait to see for your experience that you're going to share on the comment section, or your thought, or the thing that you think that can actually make someone scale through the struggle. We'll be right back. We'll talk about the advantages of financial struggle. Thank you.
Modeli wa miliki tu okapi is going so let mo fi we report ma de lati contact títí dé 12 then on god o jare don come ka mi mo be to ba de tu lo sumo mo ya mi sáré lọ je as a smart boy ọmọ tí o do mi so be mo ma le mo gan àti ko le love in Nigeria dey am
You like kindness, tell me my chance, you know. Do you really think after 7 years deep, I'm ending up single, no? Have you thought about the long time it to take us to recover and heal, you know? Girl, you're broken, you'll be a danger to the love society if I let you go. Baby, call me a devil, there's no angel in this world. Truly I vex you, but try forgive me just because I'm scared you'll end up with some dude who has
Girl, it's 12 a.m. I'm singing at your phone. Do-do-do-do-do-do, ah. Do-do-do-do-do-do, ah. Do-do-do-do-do-do, ah. My love, everything we happen is my fault. Only me if you maintain madness, and if you control highness, to alone, my love, everything we happen is my fault. She was so good with me, papa. We still doing that and more. Call me a devil, there's no angel in it. No, truly I vex you. Try forgive me just because I got the cry to scare you. You can ask my ex, sipping on my ex. Boom, blade, boom, 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 my will. No lie, no me. We getting money, we getting for it money. More money, more life, everything we online. Every time you see me outside, I'm a woman, you know they come by. I just want to jump like 24 hours, no pass. More money, more life, everything we online. Every time you see me outside, I'm a woman, you know they come by. I just want to jump like 24 hours, no pass.
Yeah, beautiful people, welcome back. I hope you are not bored. Yeah, you can't be bored because this topic is a banger because it has to do with students, everybody, even though everybody, we are not only that's it. It's not only students. And now we need to talk about the disadvantage of a financial struggle. That's when you'll be stressed. Hey, if you don't have money, stress, emotional trauma, and anxiety. You'll be like, hey, what am I going to eat? How am I going to solve my bill? How am I going to pay all these things? How am I going to achieve all these things? So you'll be anxious. And apart from that, mental breakdown. Now that one do me pass.
Yeah, okay, you felt it when you said, wow.
Like I nearly went into depression. Like it's not really easy because that time I'll be like, I need to sleep. And anytime that I'm sleepy unnecessarily, just know that I'm not happy. A lot is going on this my small boss.
Thinking about how to make money.
I'm thinking about how to survive, how to make money, how to do everything that I actually need to do. And for academic, when you don't eat, you don't do your assignments because of money. You'll be you apart from the fact that you'll be thinking your grade, like maybe you are a first class candidate, your CGPA is actually high, but because of all these things that you're actually facing, your CGPA from 4.6 can actually drop from 4.6 to 2.5. Don't be offended. It's because of those things that is actually going through your brain. And for the fact that you can't focus, you won't be able to focus in class, you won't be able to focus on your academic oriented goals. You just be like, I need to make money. It's just like this cosmate. That guy was like when we were in 100 level, we actually do call this guy Mr. Lecturer because he's very brilliant. His CGPA was maybe 4.8, 4.89. But this guy can't.
That's a big one.
He's a first class candidate, but this guy can't graduate with us because of financial struggle. So instead of focusing on his study, he started selling chicken just to make end meals to his.
That means he didn't plan himself
It-
very well. He
yes.
didn't really balance education with
And apart from that,
business.
we'll just be like, guy, Afa, you are not coming to school again. You are not attending any lecture. You are not even writing tests. You'll just be like, oh no, I'm looking for money. I need to cater for myself. I need to do this. So instead of focusing on your academic goal, you will be diverted. So you just be like, I need to make money. I need to do a lot of things for myself. And temptation to engage in fraud. That's when this Yahoo come in. You don't want to be broke for life. And even though these ladies, they don't want to date broke guys. They don't want to date broke guys anymore. They'll just be like, oh no, you can't afford my bond straight. Can you pay abuse, can do this, that's what is actually going on in campus. They don't want to date those guys that are actually doing legit work because they'll be like, their salary is low.
Or it's tiring.
Apart from the fact that it's tiring, their salary. No, I can't date a guy that is earning 100K. Why would I be dating somebody that is actually earning 100K when I have somebody that can give me 250,000
At his spot.
as a sport that will just press it? So they'll be like, no, I can't. And this guy, they'll be like, I need to do one or two things for myself. That's when they will involve in fraud and sugar daddy relationship because you are broke. You are going for something that is actually bigger than you. You just be like, I know if you suffer. I come to this like.
Honestly, and then they spend parts of it.
I don't know. I can't
They're
say.
more encouraging all these things, Sha.
I can't really say. And those people, those big vows, big ugly something. I don't know the adjective that I would definitely use to qualify them. They'll be like, the best. Or you are not even using smartphone. Is all this button phone that you are using. So you definitely have low self-esteem. Or maybe your friend, they want to do their this thing, maybe birthday party or something like that, and you just be like, I need to get this stuff. Your friends, their clothes, maybe if you just want to look at the range of things that they are buying, 250,000. And you now all these bed and sellers you they wear. So you definitely have low self-esteem. You don't have confidence in yourself. Like I've said earlier, depression nearly killed me. Depression nearly killed me in school. Depression and isolation. You just be like, let me just be. Nothing is interesting. I just want to be on my own. So you stop mingling with your friend, you stop going out, you just want to be on your own.
Yeah.
So that's how depression actually used to settle in. You just be like, oh, I need to do this. I need to because I don't have money. What am I doing outside? Who who is actually interested in me? So
Honestly.
I'm comparing see see
It can actually lead to so many things, honestly.
so many things. See miracle wear, see my hair, hey, all these things. And if you actually take it to heart, depression, isolation, and mental breakouts, you definitely break out. And apart from that, it affects a lot. It affect your reasoning faculty, the way you think,
When you talk, yeah.
the way you reason things, the way you talk. So even though you might be angry unnecessarily
Yeah.
because you are broke, you have hot temper.
Yeah.
And so all these guys they do because they are broke now, nothing they sweet them. So that's how they will just flare up unnecessarily. Miracle, do you still have anything to say?
Yeah, talking about this disadvantage of financial struggle is actually very real. It's something I can actually relate. But notwithstanding, I know that it is tough. It can cause depression, mental stress, and all the rest of them. It also helps. It teaches people how to build. Let me talk about discipline. It builds discipline. This is the advantages. When you've already passed through these stages of life,
You learn how to save your money.
there is no way you'll be intentional about your spending. You will know how
Yes.
to track your spending
Mm-hmm.
because what you've passed through that stage.
Mm-hmm.
You've experienced life in a tough way. It really builds you to be that man that that woman that you really want to be in future. Like now, even after school, you'll be like, Omo, what I passed through in school.
Hey.
It wasn't an easy stuff. Do you understand me? Even if it's 1 naira that enters your account, you know how to spend it.
You know how to be
plan.
accountable
Thank
for
you
it.
for yourself. Another one is encourages what responsibility. Now you're a man, you are a woman, you can take care of yourself. You now have responsibility. Your father is not coming to do anything for you because you've passed through the 4 walls of education and you've already built yourself. Like I talk about discipline, you've already built yourself to that point that nothing can move you, nothing can shake you. You know when to spend your money, you know when to do some certain things because you can actually teach yourself, encourage yourself, do so many things, talk to yourself, and be like, this kind of financial mistake I'm about to do now is not just okay because I know what I passed through in school. Do you understand me? You now be like, I will not do this. You now know how to guide things. You now know how to spend your money. You know how to spend. You spend wisely. Another thing, you also be intentional about your money, intentional about your spending. So it's not only being emotional stress and depressed. It can also build you. It can also build you. It can also make you to stand out. Even while others are doing some stuff that you don't understand, you'll be like, no, I've passed through this stage before. I can't find myself doing the same thing over and over again. So another thing is it promotes creativity. Now you don't have anything doing before you enter into the higher institution. Before you enter higher institution, because of what you've passed through, because of financial stress or financial struggle, you've already found yourself doing one thing or the other, being creative. You will just before you know it, you're already thinking of what next to do. You're thinking of the next thing to do just to generate money. Let me take for example me. I didn't learn how to bake. I do peanuts, I bake peanuts and chicken. I didn't learn it for a second. It was because when I was in school, I was like, there was no money. Even to eat, it was difficult for me. And I'm this
I
kind of
actually
person.
relate.
Thank you. I'm this kind of person that I don't like asking for help. That is me for you. It is always difficult for me to ask for money. I like being independent. I like spending my own money. This joy when you spend your own money is always very different than when somebody is giving you money. You now have right to your money.
Boss.
Thank you. You are your own boss. I just learned it just like that. And before you know it, I'm very good at it. I'm still eating from it till today. So it builds creativity. Another thing, it prepares you for adulthood. Do you understand me? Because nobody's coming to save you. It
Adulthood
prepares
has come.
because now that one end the go as you're facing it right now. It is not easy.
It's not easy,
Even me,
oh.
I'm looking to it.
Nobody is buying clothes for you.
Thank you.
Nobody is paying for your hair.
When last did your parents bought Christmas clothes for
Like,
you?
I can't remember.
Now Christmas today, so and nobody's even buying Christmas clothes for me.
Even though some people are even looking up to you to buy for
Thank
them.
you. Thank you. I'm even buying for my parents. I'm even buying for my junior ones. So tell me, if I didn't master this act of building, spending, or let me say, catering for myself while in university, or even if I didn't go to university during my adulthood, how will I be able to manage myself this period? It will be very, very difficult. Like she said, it can lead to depression. While others are making it, you are here thinking about how you will survive, how you do so many things. So it can actually, so it is not only being depressed or all these mental stress, it also builds you, it also prepares you for adulthood. Nobody's coming to tell you do this. You already know when to say
Nobody is coming to help
thank you. You
you.
already know when to do it by yourself without someone pushing you. Somebody's pushing you this period. You are now
You are the one pushing
you are the one
yourself.
pushing yourself.
And you are the one helping yourself.
Thank you. And it also builds financial freedom and
Yes.
financial wisdom. Sorry. If you are in a cycle or in a meeting whereby they're not talking about money, my sister, you will not be there because it's a waste
Go
of
hide
time.
your face.
It's a waste of time and energy. Because at the end of the day, money is not entering your account. So whatever thing that we'll be talking about there should be money, 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 money. And whatever thing that will be coming to your mind is you are not money minded. Let me not lie. So if you are thinking about how to make it, money must be number one thing because you can't even make it without money. How is it possible?
It's not possible.
Can you even start a project without you having any?
You can't.
No matter
there's,
the plan.
There's nothing you can do in life without
Yes.
money.
No matter the plan, no matter how you budget it, without money, my sister, you are not even doing anything. So it builds what we call financial wisdom and strengthen financial maturity. You now know when to spend good, when you want to buy things. You know the ones that are very very important at that point. You will not be spending recklessly any money that enters the account. You want to spend the money. No, you don't do that again because you are matured now and you know the value of money. One naira that enters your account, you already know the value because you know how hard it is to earn money.
Making one naira.
Making money, it is very hard and it is very stressful. You've passed through that stage. So even if someone say let's go and dorime, you first of all think if you really need this dorime or
Yes,
you need
now.
to invest or you need to save for rainy
Days.
days. So you don't just spend money anyhow. You don't just spend reckless. You know how to spend your money because now you know the value of money. You've been intentional about money. You know it builds your financial wisdom. It prepares you for adulthood, and of course it builds discipline. And all these things, it is not only you being emotionally strong and all the rest. These are the things, these are the advantages of financial struggle. Because while passing through all this stress, you are also learning. Do you understand me? So it is not only you spending, also know how to spend. It also teaches you how to spend. So we'll go on a break and we'll be right back.
If you need me, I'll be running to you. Jail be die. Fight for you, I'll be die. Feel a shy, you need Ibiza. I'm a touch, I'm a massive. Girl, I wanna spend all you. Girl, I wanna spend all you. Wanna adore you. This is good, baby, job. This is good, baby, job. Look for me there. For you, I go cause trouble. For you, I go cause trouble. I go come call you. I don't send anybody. For your body, I go spend all my money. I'm like, fine.
So yeah, so our topic as our financial struggle on campus is actually a real one. Is one that every student on campus passes through and face. And the thing there is that you can actually face so many challenges, but with the right planning and with right hustling, you can actually scale through. So today you've already learned that financial struggle is being caused by high cost of living, and with proper planning and budgeting, you can always scale through. You will not be left out. So thank you for joining us today in this edition of Campus Diary Show. We'd like to receive your share, your thoughts, or let me say your experience in the comment section.
And our final advice to everybody, not only to students,
Yeah.
to everybody, is live within your means.
Exactly. Your
Don't do
budget.
it your power no fit carry. So live within your means. Focus on your own priority, and don't allow pressure to push you into trouble because of pressure or peer influence. So you just need to buy unnecessary things that they are not actually that you don't actually need at that moment. And also legally and safely stop doing fraud, cybercrime. Don't engage in it. Be honest with yourself and don't compare your life with other people's life, because your financial journey is actually personal to you and it's different from other people's own. So that's how far we can go on today's addiction.
Campus Diary Show.
And don't forget to stay tuned next week. We definitely try to entertain you more on a lot of topics that is actually at captivating, that is kind of useful to you today, even to everybody. So see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
When the storm is over, I go rest my shoulders. Now I'm in like solar. Hola Samola, Amara la Cova, Alatia Yoga. I'm sitting, I take it day by day.
Hopefully I get to see Mama buy you out.
Hopefully one day Papa buy you car.
Àlàáfíà tẹ̀mí gúngún la béèrè fún.
Ore ọ̀fẹ́ kádùúrà gbà ó.